Well, let's work with this question. It's a little different from the previous one. We'll see how to start this problem and how to go ahead and write things the way we are thinking. All right, so come on. It says find Tn. Okay, I'm looking for Tn. I don't know what this guy is, and I know in the formula we need to know a, n, and d also to find anything like that. So we know the formula is Tn is equal to a plus n minus 1 into d. That's it. All right. Now, is any of these given in the question? Let's check. Find Tn from an AP where T3 is given to me and T17 is given to me. T3 is like 22 and T17 is like negative 20. That's what it's given to me. I don't know what is A, what is N, what is D. I cannot find this guy, isn't it? Then let's come back and see what is given to me and why is this given to me. If that is given to me, can I use the formula here? What do you mean by T3? T3 is like 22, we understand that. This 3 means n is nothing but 3. It means it's the value of the third term, all right? So n is 3 and the value of the third term is 22. That's what we understand. Then, who's A? I don't know. Who's D? I don't know. Can I still substitute these two guys? At least out of 4, 2 I know, right? So can I substitute these guys? Let's check. So if I go with like Tn is equal to n, a plus n minus 1 into d, we know that a I don't know, but n is definitely 3 minus 1 and d I still don't know, but Tn, or let's say I'm talking about T3 because I took n as 3 is 22, so I can write this as 22. Got it. Let's continue and see why is T17 given to me. Can I make another equation of this? This guy I cannot solve. Why is that? Because see, I know 22, I know a and d. There are two variables which I cannot solve at all. Even if I have to solve this guy, like 22 is equal to a plus 3 minus 1 is 2d. Okay, that's it. So I have two variables, one equation not solvable. So can I use this guy also? Here T17 is what gives me minus 20. All right. A I don't know. N I can write 17. Why is that? I'm talking about the 17th term. Good. What is D? I again didn't know, right? So cool. Come back to this and try to substitute these guys in the formula Tn is equal to a plus n minus 1 into d. If I'm talking about T17, I know that T17 is like a, I don't know. N is like 17 minus 1 is what I have, and d is I don't know again. This guy is like negative 20 is like a plus 16d. Okay, look at that. I get another equation. I have one more equation here. Both this equation have variables a and d. Can I solve these two guys simultaneously and find a and d? Possible. Come back. So this is a little different way of starting because that is what is given to me, isn't it? And by substituting that, I get one equation. This is not solvable simply because two variables, one equation not happening. Come back. What I can do is this. Let me take that equation that is a plus 2d is like 22 from here, and I can write a plus 16d is like negative 20. Can I do something with these guys? Now, solving these two equations, see what we get. Look at that. If I subtract the equations like that, minus, and this guy's minus, and this guy's plus, that goes off, and you get a negative 14d, and the right hand side you get like 42. All right, that's it. So what is d then? There's 42 divided by negative 14, that goes like negative 3. That is it. So d is 3. Good enough. So what I'm looking for anyway, I'm looking for Tn, isn't it? So let's go ahead and just write the formula and what all is missing. All right, if I say that Tn is what I'm looking for, I know the formula is a plus n minus 1 into d. Then to find Tn, I need at least two things. I need a and I need d. N is n itself because I'm talking about the nth term. All right, so that is done. I need a and d. And I got d also. D is like negative 3. We got this guy also. Now if I find a somehow, then I can find this formula Tn. That's it. That's how we think about it. Good enough. So if I take any of the equations, let's say a plus 2d is like 20 and d is negative 3, so a plus 2 times negative 3 is like 20. We get a plus negative 6 is 20, and I can write that a is nothing but 20 plus 6, which is like 26. So we got this guy. So a is 26. That's 26. So can I now find what is Tn? Very simply, yes. So Tn is simply given as the same formula, a plus n minus 1 into d. I need to know all these three guys. N is supposed to be n itself because I'm talking about the nth term. All right, good enough. So that goes like 26 plus n minus 1 into d is like negative 3. So what do you get? You get 26 plus All right, just multiply this, guys. Negative 3 plus 3. Okay, negative 3n plus 3. So that goes like 29 minus 3n. Or I can write negative 3n plus 29. Okay, that's my answer.